I would never be so audacious to classify myself officially as a gamer, okay? I could probably count on one hand the games that I've finished. Let me try. Grand Theft Auto 5, Spider-Man, South Park, The Fractured Butthole, end of list, okay? And right now, I'm so wrapped up in such a hyped up video game. Now, okay, if you understand me, you know that I don't really get so excited about hype. I don't really care too much about video games, so it's pretty unprecedented that this is happening right now. It's actually such a historic moment on the level of Barack Obama being elected president in 2008. We're talking about me playing Cyberpunk 2077. Welcome to the Dean Project. My name is Dan. I know that's confusing. I don't care. Now, before we get too far into this video, I want to let you know that I'm just having a shit ton of fun playing this game. Yes, it is super glitchy and to the point of frustration, to the point where some missions are actually unplayable and you gotta find these like sneaky workarounds to the glitch, which I think just adds another element to the game that I think is just fun. You know, you gotta browse the forums like, hey, are you guys experiencing this glitch? What are you doing in this case? Do you gotta let Jackie exit the door first? Do you gotta get into the car uncrouched? I don't know, it adds like this element to it that I think is just a little bit more fun. Now I can see that most people are like, give me my money back. You sold me a game on the PlayStation 4 that is meant for the PlayStation 5, so it's, what are you doing? Why did you make it available to me and make it all sorts of glitchy and shitty? But I'm here to tell you the glitches in this game actually amplify the amazingness of it. So yeah, like I said, the glitches are kind of fun to work around, but the way that the glitches work with this particular cyberpunk world, you know, you're in the year 2077, everything is fucking glitchy, everybody has chips in their necks and fucking cybernetics in their arms and stuff, so the glitches just totally make sense in this world. So if you're not familiar with the game, there's going to be a couple light spoilers ahead. So if you don't want any light spoilers, I recommend just getting the frig out of this video right now. But if you are familiar with this story, you know the protagonist, the character that you're playing as, V, this person has a biochip in their head that is malfunctioning throughout the entire game. So what is a malfunction? It's a glitch. It's a bug. So I think that the biochip in your character's head actually adds narrative depth to this story, and that actually makes you feel like more immersed in it. You're frustrated about the glitches. You want to find out ways to make the glitches stop, just like your character V wants the biochip to fuck off and to separate from it. So I think that this element adds the immersion that these developers were actually kind of going for accidentally. But it's the year 2020 and we're downloading games that are unfinished all the time, and for some reason everybody knew Cyberpunk 2077 was going to be this massive game, and that of course there was going to be a couple glitches and there was probably going to be a patch at launch. And still, everybody was so quick to hit Twitter and be like, I can't believe how fucking glitchy and shitty this game is. Give me my money back, CD Projekt Red. You're a bad development company. I hate you. And I don't know, man. If they just thought about it critically the way that I presented in this video, I think they'd have a lot more fun with it. But the elements of the game that I think are so sick are obviously like the story, the world, the design of just about everything, the maps, the clothes. It's all so sick and all so stunning and so fun to just sit for hours and hours and lose a whole week in Night City with your character. I think it's so fun and so cool. But it does come with a couple opportunities, maybe a couple things that are lacking that I wish the game had, okay? I wish there was a bit more of a customization to it. Once you start the game, you cannot edit your character any further. You can only change the way they dress. I wish that there was a tattoo parlor that you could go to. You could spend some of your eddies and you can get some goddamn tattoos going, because tattoos are a huge part of the cyberpunk world. You should also be able to change your hair and get new piercings and all sorts of cosmetic stuff, and maybe even like DLCs to make all that stuff possible. But I think this game would even be even more fun if you could play it from a third-person perspective. But I think it would get too many like Grand Theft Auto comparisons, and it's not really a Grand Theft Auto in the future. It's more like an Elder Scrolls in the future, you know? It's more of like an RPG type thing. But because of how immersive it is, it's so easy to forget that you're leveling up a character, that you're leveling up your elements, that you're doing RPG type things. And that's all just minor stuff. It's all bells and whistles. It's like stuff that I could see why they left out of the game to make the game more huge and more immersive in other ways. So for that, I'm gonna forgive it, and for that, I'm not gonna bitch and whine about not being able to change the hair or whatever. But I do think it's pretty cool that you can like take pictures and then go into the third person and like change the elements to make a cool photo. Here's a selfie of my character. I'm almost done with this game, okay? I'm right at the boss. His name is Adam Smasher, and he is kicking my ass. I haven't been on YouTube in over a week because I've just been fucking balls deep inside this game. But right now, I got so frustrated fighting Adam Smasher, just kept losing, kept getting my ass handed, that I had to turn off the PlayStation, take a deep breath, and make a YouTube video. So wish me luck. I'm about to dive back into Mikoshi and try to take down the huge, the scary, the big ol' Adam Smasher. Hey, are you playing Cyberpunk 2077? What do you think of it? What do you think about my glitches argument making it more immersive and more fun accidentally? I want to know. Sound off down there in the comments. If it's your first time here, hit subscribe. Hit that little bell icon too. I love it when people do that. You know, when you hit the bell, I hear that. And I love those sounds. So keep on ringing them damn bells. Until next time when I make a video about God knows what, I'm out of here.